What's going on, everybody? Christopher Jackson here, CJack13 on Instagram. Watch this video before 2 p.m. November the 1st, okay? Watch this video before 2 p.m. November the 1st. Let's get into it. Listen, everybody, the FOMC meeting will come to an end November 1st at 2 p.m. and they will release the details of the meeting, all right? After they release the details of the meeting at 2:30, Jerome Powell will take the podium to give his statement and to answer questions. Everybody, this is what we're waiting on, all right? At 2 p.m. when they release the details, I do not expect anything to change. This is not going to be anything major. The market may just go crazy up, crazy down real fast, but we're not expecting anything to change as far as the details of their actual meeting. But what we're looking for is this. We're looking to hear what Jerome Powell has to say about this, about interest rates, okay, moving forward in the future. That's what I'm looking to hear for when it comes to Jerome Powell giving the details of, giving his statement after the FOMC meeting, okay? So let me kind of pause right there and give you kind of some background first.
Hey, let me stop you for a second. Listen, you see this sign back there that says Lowe's, okay? That says Lowe's. 2015, I worked right there at Lowe's making $10.35 an hour, okay? I'm stopping this video because I want you guys to understand something. You can get away from that, all right? You don't have to make $10.35 an hour. You don't have to just slave from job to job to job to job to job, hours to hours to hours to hours to hours. Listen, I have a 5-day mastermind coming up December the 4th through December the 8th. In this mastermind, I'm going to show you how to make additional income trading stock options while still working your full-time job. Now, I know that may sound crazy, but listen, you can actually make money while you're currently working your full-time job. Because what I always tell people is this: you don't want to just quit your full-time job. You want your full-time job to be your business partner, like Storm Leroy always says, okay? So December the 4th through December the 8th, I want you guys to join me for my 5-day mastermind. The link is in the description box below. If you want to learn how to trade stock options, learn how to make additional $2,000 to $10,000 a month trading stock options while still working your full-time job, click the link below in the description box, and I'm going to take you on this journey in the next 5-day mastermind, December 4th to December 8th. All praise to the Most High.
All right, so the Feds have an FOMC meeting where they discuss what interest rates are we going to raise interest rates, keep interest rates the same, we're going to pause interest rate, or we're done raising altogether the rate hikes, okay? So they have those meetings, and those meetings kind of give the market signals, okay, should the market be a bullish market? Should it be a bearish market? Should it be a consolidation market? Are we in a wait and see phase? And that's what we're expecting to see. In this upcoming meeting. So leading up to the meeting, the market has basically sold off over the past month and a half, I believe. Maybe even go back to July, start selling off in the end of July. The market has been falling off slowly but surely. On SPY right now, we're around a 415 SPY, which is freaking amazing. Okay, it's amazing to be around a 415 on SPY, and that's where we are right now. So when Jerome Powell speaks, he has the power, right? They say no man should have all this power. Jerome Powell has the power to make this stock market go crazy up or go crazy down, or just continue to consolidate until the next meeting, right? Or to the next bit of news come out that we need to hear to see what they're looking at as far as what data they're looking at as well, okay? So what I'm expecting, or what I want to hear, all right, first thing is expectation. I do not expect anything major to happen or change inside of the actual details of the meeting. I don't think they're going to raise rates at all. I think they're going to keep them at a pause. I don't think they're going to say, hey, we're done with rate hikes altogether. I don't think anything's going to change from the last meeting. But what we're looking for once again is to see how Jerome Powell addresses everyone when it comes to certain questions. And one question that I'm looking for someone to ask, or I'm looking for Jerome Powell to just address in general, is what is the future of rate hikes looking like, okay? Right now, if we think about interest rates, mortgages right now, you have like a 7 to 8% interest rate on mortgages, which is freaking ridiculous, okay? So now when people are trying to buy a house, the money is being trapped inside of this high interest rate. So therefore, now you can't even afford the house, or you have to afford a smaller house. So now, if you need a 4-bedroom, you may only be able to afford a 3-bedroom. Okay, but since people need homes, they're almost kind of like forced to say, okay, I'm either going to stay in an uncomfortable situation, or I'm going to either stay paying this huge amount of rent, or I'm going to go get this 3-bedroom instead of this 4-bedroom, right? Or they say I'm going to get the 4-bedroom, and then hopefully when the market falls down, I refinance, okay? Or when interest rates fall down, I refinance. Okay, that's kind of where the market is at right now because interest rates are so high. Also, what you're starting to see is we've seen reports coming out saying that, hey, people's bank accounts are drying up. All right, the amount of money people had probably last year or the year before when we had after COVID, when stimulus was here, the year after COVID, 2021 and 2022, those funds are starting to dry up some because now interest rates are so high, everything else is elevated. Okay, everything else is elevated in price. Okay, so now you're starting to see things dry up, and people are like, hey, stuff is slowing down. But this is what the Feds wanted. The Feds want us to spend less money, and you spend less money. Inflation does what? Inflation goes down when less money is being spent. Okay, so it's interesting to see how Jerome Powell tackled that question when asked. Okay, what is the future? What is the foresight of interest rates? Are you still expecting more interest rate hikes? Are you expecting the pause to last until the next 2 or 3 meetings? Are you expecting everything to just stop completely? Now, personally, I do not believe Jerome Powell will get up there and say, hey, we're done with all pauses. We're done with all rate hikes. Okay, if he says that, he's going to send this stock market into a crazy bullish market. Okay, and I'm all for it, right? So I don't think he doesn't want that right now because it's not a great thing when the market's going crazy or going crazy up. That's not what the Feds are trying to do right now. Okay, the Feds are trying to bring down inflation, and that's their number one priority. Okay, so I don't think he's going to come out there and say that. I think it's going to be more so he's going to beat around the bush and probably say, hey, let's see what the data says. Let's see what the data says. Let's see what the data says. It's something that he always says, hey, we're looking at the data, getting more data. We're making our decisions off of data. I can't say this. I can't say that. So he's probably going to focus. He's probably going to be somewhere around that mid-tier. And honestly, I do not think it's going to be anything major that happens in the stock market. I think we may see, of course, when Jerome Powell speaks, we're going to immediately see a crazy push up or a crazy push down. But I think as he started answering questions and the questions started getting answered, I think it's going to be very, very, very plain Jane when it comes to how the market reacts. I don't think it's going to be a major push up or a major push down. Now, if he's very, very, very bearish when he's in his conversation, I believe the market can definitely fall down to that 408 to 404 range. So when I'm saying the market, I'm talking about SPY. I believe SPY can fall down to the S&P 500 can fall down to that 408, 404 range. That's a 1 year, 1 day demand zone. So that's a strong range. Okay. If he gives great information, I definitely see us breaking above 420. Okay, going to attack a 425, and over the next couple of weeks, we possibly see a 430. But I don't think that's personally. I'm more so on the bearish side than the bullish side. I think no news. What we're probably going to receive. I think no news is not great news. I think no news is more so bad news in my personal opinion. Not great, not bad, but I think it's more so leaning towards the bad side when Jerome Powell starts to speak and he's not telling us absolutely nothing. He just kind of beating around the bush. So I think it's going to be interesting to see. I'm excited for it. 2 p.m., the details will be released. And then at 2:30, Jerome Powell will speak to everyone, and then he will have a Q&A session, all right? His Q&A sessions are very, very in-depth. People ask some great questions, and I'm definitely interested in hearing what's next for interest rates in the future. Okay, so everybody, hold your horses. November 1st, Wednesday, November the 1st, 2:30 p.m. Jerome Powell. This man should not have all this power. Is going to go onto the podium. He's going to make a statement, and you're going to see the market potentially react in a crazy way to the up or to the downside. Okay, opportunity to make some good money, but it's also tricky to trade as well. Volatility is going to be crazy. Getting in and out of trades are going to be crazy. So buying market and selling market should be out of the question. You should be trying to buy sell limit, in my personal opinion. Okay. Well, anyway, everybody, listen. You guys have a great one. I'll see you next time. All praise to the Most High.